Okay, good morning to all the participants, and thank you for providing a very practical thinking and practical approach of what they have taken. And as we all knows that children are our assets. It's an asset for our country and asset for our society too. So they should be uh, nourished physically, mentally, and emotionally, and they should be provided healthy, happy, and safe environment. And as we know that our Constitution of India has given a many basic child right by law, and they should be protected by law. It's our not only the legal obligation, it's our social obligation to protect our asset, to protect our child for better India, for better future, and for better society. And I would like to thanks Hope Organization, especially Victor sir, for organizing these things, and all the participants, those who are expressing their views and their showing that how they are working. So the Article 7 and 8 says that each and every child has a right to an identity. So each and every child's birth should be registered with the government. They should be provided nationality, and their identity should be registered in public record. So I think this trafficking and all these things can be controlled. But I think rather than laws, we need some practical approach and hard work to come over this issue. Then Article 23 and 24 provides the right to health. Each and every child has a right to have a basic uh, food, basic amenities, safe working environment, and special need, special care, those who are not in a family and those has not been able, their parents are not able to provide them these basic amenities. They should be provided good, drinking water, nutrition, and safe environment. Even our Article 28 provides them a right to education, right to free primary education should be given to each and every child. They should be free from any violence and abuse and any neglect. Then right to a family life. This provides by Article 8, 9, 10, 16, 20, 12, and 14. All the family members in a family, the child should not be punished or he should not be ill-treated in the name of a discipline. In some families, we see that they are punishing the child by saying that no, we have to uh, treat them, we have to teach them the rules and regulation and manners, and they should not behave like this or that. And like that, in some family, we have seen that they have been punished beyond the limits. Then the child which do not have a family environment, they should be taken care of by the government, by the NGOs, by other governmental departments. They should be given a counseling, proper food, culture, language, education, healthcare, and all these things. Our Article 19 and 34 provides the right of protection from violence to each and every child. Actually, as we have seen that violation not only physical but mentally also, they should feel free to develop their personality, and it is possible only when we will be able to provide them the safe environment, free environment. They should feel free to speak, they should feel free whatever they want to do. And we have seen that in many schools, they are, I mean, I heard that in foreign, they won't force a child to teach the particular subject, or they will see how, where they are good in which subject. But still in India, we need to practice these. And basically, as I have seen from all this discussion, that poor girl, poor children, the children from poor, they are really suffering a lot. Then right to an opinion. Our Article 12 and 13 provides them a right to an opinion. Each and every child should be treated as an individual, and they should be asked their opinion for their education, for their profession, or whatever it is. Nothing should be enforced on them if it is not going against their safety and against their betterment. Then another one thing that our Articles 38 and 39 provide, uh, right, that they should be protected from armed conflict. So they should not be involved in any, they should not be any war or any transfer conflict. I think I'm able to hear my voice.
Carry on, ma'am. There was, I mean, some noise and I have muted it. Please carry on.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So they should not be they should not be involved in any violence, any conflict, any violence in any armed force. Like, so they should be very carefully be handled, and they should be protected from exploitation. That also Article 19, 32, 34, 36, and 39 gives them a right to be protected for exploitation. This we think about the violence, uh, trafficking, sexual exploitation, physical exploitation. They forced to work as a laborer. They should be there should not be any negligence or violence by the parents, they should not be forced to work in any dangerous condition. The children can only volunteer to work to do safe environment. There should not be any sexual exploitation for the children. And keeping this mind, when I was a chairperson of a Women's Commission, Victor sir knows well, we have conducted a program of a government school teachers how to handle adolescent age, because the children are spending most of their time in a school and home. So parents and teachers should be trained, they should be prepared properly to handle the children the adolescent age. This idea came in my mind when I visited one school. One school girl was asking me, I'm in a big confusion. I asked, why? What happened to you? She told, when I was coming from home, when I'm coming to school, one boy is following me. I told, why you have not shared this thing to your parents? She told, if I share this thought to my parents, they will stop me from going to school. Okay, why you don't ask to your teachers? No, if I ask to teachers or any elderly people, they will tell you what wrong you have done so far. Why that particular boy is following you only, not the others. And why you have not exposed this thing to your friends? What they know, what I have knowledge, they have the same knowledge. So I'm not able to get any proper idea from anybody. And then we had thinking that somewhere we all, with teachers, parents, and being in a society, we all have a responsibility to show a clear way to guide our children. We have to give them a counseling, and then we have conducted a 22 program of a government school teachers, where the children are coming from backward background, when the parents are busy to learn that, for that they are working hard for their livelihood. Sometimes they are not able to give a proper time to their children. They are not able to look into the matters of the children. They are very busy even to provide them a food, and particularly this COVID-19, this atmosphere. I think it's a very horrible situation when the parents do not have a work, where they have no food, where the whole atmosphere spoiled mentally. They are affected they are very disturbed. So even the parents and the children, everyone should be guided properly, and for that we have to work together. Even I appreciate the teacher of a Kadlur, where she goes to house to clear the doubts of the children. So in spite of uh, pass on faults on others, I think we all have to come to the road, and we have to go and approach the children, those who are in need. We have to go and approach the parents, the families, those who are in a need. We have to give them counseling. We have to shake the government, and we have to force them to help them. And by this way only, I think we will be able to achieve something to stop, I mean, uh, to send the children in a very bad situation. And I think we have to work together, and we are always ready to work with a hope. And particularly, I know that our sir is working very hard and working very good in all the areas, especially women and child. And I have visited each and every government school in Pondicherry, in a remote village, to learn and to understand the exact situation of a children. Whether in our schools we are able to provide them a proper basic amenity, toilets, whether we are able to provide them protection, whether we are able to provide them a counseling, whether we are able to answer the questions which are raising in adolescents' mind. So if they will be very clear in that thinking, one side, and one side, we are able to protect them through law. On the other side, if we are able to provide them a better chance which should be given by the government, then we will be able to build a better and strong future of our children and our society. Thanks a lot, sir, for providing me this opportunity. And I'm very happy to listen all our participants. Each and every person are giving a very practical approach and views and ideas. So thank you very much, sir.
And